I was of the mindset or all off the belief that you really gotta hold on to Daboll for Dart's sake, right? So be it. When I was in that mindset, I thought to myself, they gotta be progressing, they gotta be competitive for Daboll to be back. But at the very least, you do everything that you could to keep Daboll for Dart. And I thought that it would be competitive because, you had Scadaboo, then he got injured. But before then, there was like a jolt when Dart finally became the quarterback and Scadaboo was on the field and then got injured and the neighbors was already injured. And all that hope kind of dashed away. Just died right on that play with Scadaboo got injured. And since then, you have that week in Denver where you blow that large lead, and this recent week with the 49ers game where you lose, but it just seemed that the game was far more of a blowout than what it really was. The defense wasn't there. They just couldn't stop anyone. They haven't been able to stop anyone, and it just seems that the discipline is not there. The leadership is not there. Sure, some of it may be on the players. Part of it has to be on the coach. This continues. I don't see how you bring him back. I don't even know how you bring him back at this point. There were more 49ers fans in Giants Stadium. People are not showing up. Tickets are available. People are selling their tickets. And when you do that, that hurts the pocket of the owner, the franchise. They notice things like that. Signs in the stadium, they notice stuff like that. And that's why, unfortunately, a lot of franchises have a hard time getting that consistency because they aren't able to stick to one set individual for a period of time. Now, Daboll has had 4 years. Again, he has had some positive starts, Scadaboo, neighbors. But again, comes a point. And last two games recently that the Giants played, you expected a lot more than really what has happened. Just don't see how Daboll could be back at this point. Winning or not, they're 2-7, same position that they were last year. Owners said, okay, listen, I'm not necessarily looking for playoffs to base a decision on. Last year is what he said, but he wanted to see some progress. Unfortunately, looks like you have some of the pieces in place, but there hasn't been any progress.